Well, good afternoon. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content's made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. Today, we're watching very special, something close to me. We're watching the 2016 film Live by Night, starring Ben Affleck, a movie no one saw but me. Wait, hold on. Werewolf by Night. What is this? Wait, Marvel? We're watching a Marvel show? No, hold on. Werewolf by Night. I heard this is good. Do you know anything about this? Because I know nothing.
I don't. I know a little bit of the background as far as they announced it literally like a month ago. So it was kind of made in secret almost. And it's supposed to be just kind of like a holiday special, like a Halloween special, part of the MCU, but from my understanding, not directly connected to anything. So yeah, I've heard good things as well. So that's why I figured we could check it out too. And I would also be open to one day watching Live by Night because I haven't seen it. Yeah, so we're going to jump into it. If it's your first time here, we have watched Marvel stuff in the past, like Hawkeye and Moon Knight, but we haven't watched a lot of it recently for the channel, even though we've watched some of it on our own. We just haven't really been as much into Marvel, so hopefully this can hook us back in. But we're also watching Star Trek, the original series on the channel, Firefly, and we're going to have more horror-related stuff coming to the channel as well. So make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience, and if you ever want to check out our full uncut reactions and discussions to this and everything else we react to, plus exclusive stuff, check out our Patreon. The link is in the description.
I haven't done that in a while.
It's going to be a different experience for sure. Oh, I like that.
Okay, so that's kind of like their Netflix, like special. Oh, but they get the MCU logo. I don't know. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I also don't know who made this, who is behind the camera, in front of the camera. I have no idea.
I'm already into it. Opening credits like an old movie. Okay. I like it.
Ooh, nice.
The known universe. This is where monsters dwell, alongside those who hunt and slaughter them with pride. Tonight, hunters have gathered from around the globe to decide who next will wield the Bloodstone.
This guy looks like Norman Bates.
They either shot this with film or have done a really good job editing it to make it look like film.
2 minutes in, I can tell all these shots are labors of filmmaking. Dude, I'm already I wanted this, every shot I'm I just want to stare at.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that's the only thing in color.
It's a beauty, isn't it? 57 confirmed kills myself.
I can almost smell the blood in your hands.
Thank you. So, any of these Hackett beasties your handiwork?
I like the echo effect.
But him I fought a few times.
Is that Man-Bat from the DC universe?
DC universe, yeah.
After 20 years, I hope you didn't feel obligated to come. God knows the others won't like it.
You were so promising growing up. We all believed you would surpass your father.
Shame I didn't turn out.
Don't be too easy on yourself. You were the greatest disappointment of his life.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, usually people are saying don't be too hard on yourself, but she said don't be too easy on yourself. Oh.
I do hope
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Verusa, for seeing it through.
A mechanical puppet? No.
Very soon, a monster unlike anything you faced will be released. The hunter who slays this beast will become our new leader.
I hope the creature is Thanos.
Releasing a creature just Thanos.
He thinks that's one of the Infinity Stones, but it's not. Early Thanos, like, oh, whoops, that's not one of them.
Where's the lovely lady's medallion?
Have you checked up your own arse?
Elsa is welcome. She's fair game. No special treatment.
Oh, are they allowed to kill each other too? An interesting twist.
It feels so nice. It's like some simple little plot. Hey, these 6 people have to get this thing and possibly kill each other. That's it. Like, I know nothing about this universe besides that.
Ooh, creepy.
I'm telling you, man, black and white should be more common house.
I suggest we just pass each other by.
Whoa! Oh, and that was the guy, like, being nice to him at the start, too. Oh! Oh my god! Oh.
Woo!
Death is coming for you, lassie!
Oh, did you see that little burn in the film effect there in the frame?
Oh, no. Yes, I just saw it there. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
nice
that's
touch.
great. That's a nice touch. Yeah.
Oh, the blood. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's cool. That is brutal. We're still on Disney Plus, right? This isn't like a fever dream.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's friends with it?
Well, of course I was gonna come find you.
Inside job?
Oh, he's only there to protect the creature?
I'll find you, I don't know.
Alright, that's an interesting motivation for this character. I like that.
Door.
Oh, probably locks from the... yeah. One of my irrational thoughts is that if I ever get stuck in that situation, no matter what the door is, I could just break it down. Just if you try hard enough.
Came to get the stones. I wanted to be rid of my dad, my stepmother, all of this for good. Now I'm stuck in here with some... Oh, that's tight.
Let me guess. Jacob Howell McDougall wrote the first horror-related comic.
Werewolf by Night comic?
Yeah.
If you're not a hunter, why do you want the stone?
I don't. If you help me get the monster out of here alive, I can get you the stone.
You're what? The monster's friend? My dad used to tell me stories about my crazy Aunt Frances.
She was positive that she'd come back from the dead at some point, and she knew she'd need...
Bury me with the keys to this place. No, we're not doing that.
When you run into him, just call him by his name.
Which is?
Ted. He's called Ted.
Yeah, I want to see the monster kill somebody.
Hey!
Oh! There we go.
Do the Chris Pratt.
Your friend is waiting for you.
In the crack.
Oh, is he just setting him free? Nice, perfect aim on the first attempt there.
For a 50-minute thing like this, I'm okay with it.
Oh!
A monster. masquerading as one of our own. What was the thinking here? You freed a monster with a monster?
What do you think he is?
I'm gonna guess he's a werewolf by night.
I'm asking you, please. Please don't do this.
Et tenebris.
The actor playing the older woman, she's doing great. Oh, that's great, showing the transformation in the shadow. That's good.
And not even consistent, just like little flashes. That's good. Please don't be like Smart Hulk. Oh, it's me. 6 months in a werewolf lab.
Oh my gosh, well, she's lucky.
The score with like the angelic voices or whatever. Oh! He broke out.
Oh. Nice. Looks pretty practical.
Yeah. They're showing us bits and pieces with the flashes. Gotta love it. It's like you don't need to see everything. Oh! Mike Tyson! He Mike Tyson him!
Oh! Oh my god. Mortal Kombat finished him there. Jeez, fatality. Oh, I like how they're closing the door like that slowly.
Yeah!
He's gonna get out right before it closes. Oh no, he's not even going. That was a great one shot also. Continuous shot. Am I even going to be able to put this on YouTube?
I mean, if Disney Plus could show it, Jesus. I know, like, months ago, there was, like, something like, oh, yeah, we're up in the ante. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever, Disney. But holy shit! Jack is gone. I am what remains.
No, he's gonna remember.
Hey, big guy. I almost like that he doesn't have a long snout. It's different, because I totally expected to have the werewolf
yeah,
snout.
It's kind of like the reminiscent of like the original Wolfman. We'll talk about the design afterwards more, but yeah, I really like the decisions they made with the design.
Elsa! You let it go!
Just give it up, lady.
And the hallowed bloodstone name!
It's Ted!
And I am Ted.
Oh! Right into the grave of the husband.
Bro!
Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow.
This is like a weird, messed up Wizard of Oz moment. Like, oh, color. It's like, oh.
Oh, we're gonna get to see Ted in color.
Oh, he looks great! Oh my god!
He looks even better than he did in black and white.
He does, doesn't he?
Man, I can't think of food right now.
Michael Giacchino, Heather Quinn, Peter Cameron, whoever else was there. Oh my god. Okay, no post credit.
No.
Oh my god, I almost teared up there because like this feels like such like a classic respect to those who came before it, and that was great. That was really nice. It's a classic little monster story with little twists, and like the friendly comedy stuff didn't feel a detriment to what we've seen at all in terms of horror and atmosphere, and like holy shit, man, that was great.
Biggest things that stuck out to me that I really liked were just a lot of the choices that they made. I mean, you brought up how it felt like they had the person who made this felt like they had a vision, and the choices that they made. They probably didn't shoot it on a real film because no one does that anymore, but the way that they edited it to look like that, with even like the burns in the film, and little touches like that in the editing. And I also really liked the choice to only have the bloodstone be the color throughout the whole thing until the very end. I really liked that. And just the whole vibe really felt like those old Universal monster movies. A few years ago, I watched a lot of them from like the 20s and 30s, starting with Dracula. And I didn't watch all of them. I still got to watch more of them. But I watched a lot of them. Definitely by far my favorite one out of all of them was the Wolfman, the original one. Really liked that one. And similar to this, both in the Wolfman and in this film, not a ton of the Wolfman. Like, we get to see him as a werewolf in that climax, but he's back to human form by the end, and it takes quite a while to get there. So even though it's called Werewolf by Night, it's not really about just that creature feature. It's the characters inside of it are really good, and I really like that. But yeah, I'll talk more afterwards. But yeah, those are the things that stuck out most to me.
Yeah, hey man, one of the biggest rules in like horror type pictures, it's like the less you see, the better. And I know it's weird to say, but it's like the less you know, the more your imagination can run wild. I mean, one of my favorite examples is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's like most of the stuff you see is in your mind. You're picturing what's happening. And this felt like a good example. Like, they only showed the Wolfman when they had to. The great shots with the lighting, where you see him in the background with like the flashes, and when they're showing his face, it's flashing. It's like it's slowly giving it to you, and it's like it's feeding you just a little bit, letting you like picture what this thing is. And yeah, that design, we want to talk about that as well. That design looked very much reminiscent of the OG Wolfman, like a flatter face, not like the snout. And God, it looked fantastic. And it's like, I just love stories like this where it just felt like we were just dropped into this random thing. I don't know what time period it is. I didn't care. It just felt like everyone there existed. I said this in the watch along, but it existed before this, and the ones who lived existed after this. And credit to Disney Plus for showing these beheadings, throat slices, blood, I'm sure they get away with a little more with the black and white, but it didn't feel like I was watching like the same company that released, I don't know, the Fox and the Hound or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to talk about the director because this is actually very interesting. So the director is Michael Giacchino, and this is actually he is a very famous composer. He's done the soundtrack, the music, and score for just a ton of movies. I mean, you can go look, but just like huge Pixar movies like Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up. He's done a lot of the Marvel films. He did the Batman earlier this year. He did No Way Home. I mean, he is a huge composer, but this is his first time doing any type of direction of a feature. His only other directing credits, there was one thing called Monster Challenge, which is a short from a few years ago. I'm not sure what that is, but I thought this was funny. One of his only other directing credits was a Star Trek short called Short Trek from a couple years ago, only 10 minutes long. So that's just a funny connection because of us obviously watching Star Trek, and having no idea going into this. But this it's called a TV special. But as far as feature length, this is his very first directing credit. I mean, he's mostly this very famous composer, so that's a very interesting transition, and congratulations to him because he was great. I thought the direction was awesome, and I do think this is probably, as far as Marvel's concerned, the best, in my opinion, thing they've put on Disney Plus MCU wise, at least since Loki, like in WandaVision, and it might even be better than those. I don't know, but I really, really liked it. And I did want to say before I forget, back to the suit for the werewolf. I liked how they didn't, again, kind of like the original Wolfman, they didn't make it this huge, towering, CGI beast. They clearly just took the actor and put fur on him and makeup on him and made him still just like the size of a regular man. And I really liked that. I think that was a great choice too, because as we said, the Man Thing already looked a bit sketch with the CGI and the black and white, so I'm glad they went the more practical way. Probably did it as a tribute as well, which is cool, but even just the way it worked out, I really liked that.
The build-up was successful. It wasn't like when he came out. When he came out, it was like, oh shit, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
And the shot of him killing everyone with like the door going down,
mm-hmm.
It felt like effort was put into so many shots in this.
All right, well, that's going to be our thoughts on this new Marvel special, Werewolf by Night. Let us know if this was your first time watching it with us, or if you had seen it before, what your thoughts were, anything you agree, disagree with us on in the comments. And if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe. You can check out all of the Marvel stuff we did, even though it's a bit older at this point, but you can also check out everything else here on the channel, and let us know if you're new here, what other type of stuff like this would you want us to react to. We're always looking for suggestions as well, so become part of the target audience.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching along with us. It's been great. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content's made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.